Hey guys, welcome back. We're on week 2, day 4. I missed my practice yesterday. Having just one of those days. I know you guys know how that goes. No matter how much we plan or scheme or schedule or organize, we don't always get everything that we intend to do or want to do or that's important to us done every single day, and that's okay. It's important to let those things go when they happen, and be grateful when you make it back. In this case, I am back on a rumpled mat that TSA kindly squished for me, but very, very grateful to be back on my mat in a place where I can just pause and take a minute for myself and be here with you guys as we go through this challenge. So week 2, day 4, we're aiming for 3.5 minutes here, and we're trying to do that in 7 repetitions of 30-second holds in our LSIT prep on blocks. So go ahead and hop onto your mat and join me in something comfortable. Maybe roll out the wrists. I've been traveling a lot lately, and so I'm a little extra stiff, so it feels good to just put on some yoga pants and stretch the wrists out. Just settle into the moment here. Sign it out a little. Reminding yourself that for the next few minutes while we're here together, there isn't anything else. This is all there is in the world, is just this moment here on your mat with yourself. So give yourself permission to be fully here. Forget about all the to-do list, everything that happened before and everything that plans to happen after. And let's just be here together for a few minutes today. All right. Round 1, 30 seconds. We can do anything for 30 seconds. Walking my feet back, trying to keep my socks on. Pressing down into my blocks, feeling that body warm up. This is my first entry to exercise today, so my body is stiff, and I need that prana, that energy, warming up the body, that blood flow, to wake up my muscles, wake up my brain. Almost there. And 1. Good job. Roll those wrists out. Take a deep breath. Consider your heart rate. What's changed? Was that more challenging than you remember? Is it less? Is it getting easier? Is it just tough for you today? Just be where you are. Notice what it's like to be you today. Changes every day. It's good to notice what it's like to be you. Okay, ready for round 2? Let's do it. Pressing down, scooching those hips back. My socks are coming off of my heels. Yours might too. That's good. Pull those heels. Shifting the hips back. If you don't see any other noticeable result, maybe you see your socks coming off, and that's progress and good. Enjoy it, celebrate it. Feeling the body shake. Pulling those hips back as far as we can, engaging the core. And down. 2 down, 5 to go. I'm going to try the rest without socks. Body's heating up quickly. Give yourself a moment to rest. Maybe close the eyes. You can rest back on your elbows or even lie down fully on your back. Point and flex the toes. Give yourself a little space. What we're doing here isn't an emergency. There's nothing special about doing everything really fast right in a row. There's something very special and meaningful about taking our time in these postures and really enjoying and learning to enjoy those things. Learning to enjoy spending time with ourselves and developing ourselves and being grateful for the opportunity. It's a lot that we can gain by slowing down and not rushing through our life. We rush in a lot of places. If you're anything like me, you're rushing most days in most ways. So it's good to be here on the mat and give ourselves permission to pause and not push too hard. Okay. Are you ready for round 3? Let's go. Sitting up nice and tall. Start my timer. Press down. Pulling the hips back with my mat. Now remember, you may be a little bit lower here, and that's totally fine. Your shoulders might be hunched. As long as you're pulling your hips back, the goal is to get them back behind your wrists. So as long as you're pulling them back, you're accomplishing the goal. You're engaging your transverse abdominis. You're building strength. It doesn't matter if it's high or low or in the middle or if you're shaking. If you're cramping, you can point those toes. It doesn't have to look pretty. It's okay to be where you are today. Okay, 3. Almost halfway. Oh, pause and give yourself a little hug. Thank yourself for being here. Listen to your stomach growl like mine is. Okay. 3 down. 4 to go. Is that math right? 4, 3, yeah. 4th one. Let's get after it. Pressing down, pulling back, closing your eyes, feeling the engagement in the core, noticing how it feels in your lower back. You feel those muscles start opening up and developing. Are you starting to feel any sensation in your lower back? Are your shoulders clenched? If they are, try pulling your hips back further. We're trying to stay out of the shoulders in this posture. We don't want to give into the temptation to muscle into it. And 4, over halfway there. Roll those wrists out again. Maybe take a few soft stretches here. Letting the joints work the other way. Giving them permission to move around. Telling yourself it's okay if they hurt. Remembering to work on our other exercises if we're having wrist pain. There's a reference video that you can use for eliminating wrist pain that talks about building strength in our forearms and our hands, specifically in this little quadrant right here where our 3 fingers and thumb are. So check that out if you need help. You should notice your wrist pain diminish over time. It'll take several weeks, but you'll make it no matter where you're starting from. It'll go away. So just believe in yourself, give yourself time to develop, and you'll get there. Okay. Number 5, we got this. Pressing down, scooching back, pressing down into the fingers, thinking about pressing the finger joints down. So not just the fingertips, but the joints, clawing into the ground, pulling those hips back, back, back. If we point our toes and we notice a tendency to scoot forward, let's pull them back and shift the hips back. Make sure we're not giving into the temptation to dump weight into our shoulders. Almost there. 5, almost there. 2 to go. Oh, feels good to be alive. It is a great day to have a great day today, guys. If you're here with me, you have a lot to be grateful for. No matter what's going on in your life, you have a few minutes that you can spend here to dedicate to yourself, to invest in yourself, to love yourself, and that is something to be immensely grateful for. Not just that you have a few minutes to do it, but that you have the clarity to know that it's important. Sometimes it takes us a long time to figure that out. So good for you. Pat yourself on the back. Thank you for showing up for yourself, and thank you for sharing your time with me. I appreciate it. Okay, number 6, almost there, second to last. Let's get after it. Sit up straight. And pressing down, pulling back. Deep breaths here. Not giving into the temptation to do fast panting. If we cannot catch our breaths, it's okay to lower down. Just continue engaging and pulling the hips back. Don't push your body too hard. Find your limit. Test it. find the area there where you can push and grow, but also be gentle with yourself. It's a balance. 6. All right. Good job, guys. We're making it. Almost there. Stretch out my legs a little bit. Feels good to stretch those muscles. Being cramped up on an airplane or in a car or at a desk. We do so many things that we stay static in, and it's just nice to feel how the body can move and support us in different postures. Okay, last one. Are you ready? We're almost there. Almost done. Okay, sitting up straight, getting situated. Last 30 seconds. We can do anything for 30 seconds. Pressing down, pulling back. Challenge yourself in this last one. Pull your hips back even further, as far as you can. Feel that body shake. You can do it. It's okay to be uncomfortable. It's okay to have that shaking. It's normal. It's expected. There's nothing wrong with it. You don't have to shy away from it. Thinking about pulling the shoulders down by pressing the hands firmly into the blocks. We're almost there. 2 more seconds. Yay, we did it. 7 in a row. And like I said, you don't have to do it all in a row. I certainly didn't when I started doing this kind of work. I split it into 2 or 3 times a day, depending on what I was feeling like. There's a balance every person has to find in what's good for them and what challenges them and what supports them and keeps them motivated. So don't be afraid to explore and change it. You're not a machine. You are a unique individual, and what works for you may change. It may change a lot. It may change like the weather changes, and that's okay. That's why we talk so much about just being where you are and accepting who and where you are in the moment and what it's like to be you, and being open and curious about that. It's going to help you transform your life just by being accepting and giving yourself a safe place to grow. So once again, thank you guys for joining.